Today, the story that you'll be reading is Snow Castles. Snow Castles, written by Anne Harth. Manny shivered as he stared out the window. Snow covered the cars and the buildings. It covered the sidewalk. I wish it was warm and I was at the beach, he muttered. Manny had only been to the beach once, and he loved it. It was warm and sunny that day. He'd swum in the water and he'd run on the beach. So the word swum is the past tense of the word swim. So you just replace the I in swim with you because it's past tense. Swum, which means the same as swim. He collected shells and made sand castles. Now it started to snow. I wish I was at the beach, Manny said again. Manny went to his room and pulled out the photo album that was under the bed. He also pulled out a box of shells that he'd collected from the beach. He sat on his bed and looked at his pictures. There he was in the photo, splashing his brother Emilio, who splashed him back. The next photo showed Manny running on the beach, and Emilio was chasing him. But Manny's favorite picture was the sand castle at that he and Emilio had built. The sand castle had two towers and a big wall around it. It even had a moat, then had decorated the sand castle with shells. If only we had soft white sand now, Manny thought as he looked out the window. Snow floated from the sky. Hey, he thought, we don't have soft white sand, but we do have soft white snow. He jumped up from his bed. Emilio, come here, he called. Emilio stood in the doorway. What's happening? He asked as he saw the photos and the shells. Are you going to the beach? Do you want to build a snow castle? Manny asked. Emilio grinned. Sure thing, he said. The boys bundled into warm clothes. They chose a spot near the sidewalk and built their castle. It had two towers and a huge wall. The moat was deep. They even built a drawbridge. Something's missing, Emilio said. Manny agreed. I'll be right back, he said and raced to his room to grab the box of shells. The boys decorated the snow castle. They stood back and looked at their work. It's not a sand castle, Manny said, but a snow castle is just as good. So, for the story, name two things Manny did at the beach when he was looking through the photos. Also, question two, with those photos, where does Manny keep his photo album? Question three, what is different about the sand and the snow castles in the story? And the last question, how do Manny and Emilio get along in this story?